Right, now we're gonna get started on the roster. So this is where the YouTube starts, my friends. Welcome to the next franchise mode coast to coast challenge. If you're watching here on YouTube, we have all the boys and girls in the chat here on the side on Twitch, and we are going with the next province on our list. We've done Quebec, we've done the Atlantic provinces of Newfoundland, New Brunswick, Prince Edward Island, and Nova Scotia, and now today, as well as Alberta, and now today we are off to British Columbia. So as always, I'm sorting by the best players in terms of points. So we're going to go all the way down the list. Maybe there's a rookie who's really good who doesn't have as many points. He'll be one of the last people added to the team. But we're going to go from top to bottom in terms of most points in the NHL to least points in the NHL from the province of British Columbia. And from there, we choose who's going to make it and who's not when it comes to refining the team. So it all starts with likely our captain, part of the leadership core for sure. But our first player in the British Columbia Squires will be none other than Jamie Benn. And is this Kopex in here? Kopex. Is that Skopex? Oh, goodness. Let me go to the Dallas Stars. And there he is. 85 overall. Really? He's dropped, eh? Jamie Benn. There we go. Let me just make sure everything's good on... Yeah. Always Twitch tell me there's 0 people watching here. On the stream on my computer it tells me 15 people. Oh boy. Skopex. Alright. Well, thanks for everyone who's made it in here. We're already at 14, 15 people early on. If you're new to the channel or you're not already subscribed, make sure you go to the YouTube link by clicking on Lieutenant Commander Data, the android in the yellow costume. If you scroll down, he'll bring you to the YouTube channel. There's links for donations, Twitter, Twitch, as you're already on right now, and the Discord server as well, and Skopex as well. Thank you for the follow, my friend. Just got it. Next on the team will be Canadiens captain Shea Weber, right there. When do we sub to on Twitch? Now, the thing about subs, Mark, is that I'm able to enable that. I'm able to be a Twitch affiliate. I thought it was going to be similar to YouTube, where you just link an ad account or something and you get paid out, etc. It's a huge process to become a Twitch affiliate. They want your social security number, they want your tax information, all that stuff. So we'll do it someday, but I don't want to start it up just yet. Once we're averaging like 50 people in a stream or something, and it actually makes a lot more sense to do Twitch affiliate for the subs and all that, I think we'll do it. But as of right now, I'm not super down to give all that information out to Twitch and have to talk to my financial advisor and my taxes, etc., etc. So we'll get to it eventually, but just not quite yet. Next on the team is Andrew Ladd. I don't know if he's going to make the team. His overall is quite low, but if we can... Oh, where is Andrew Ladd? Oh, no, I hope I passed him. I did not. Thanks, Mark. Where is Andrew Ladd? I guess he's in the minors? On the Tigers? The Sound Tigers? Bridgeport. Oh, goodness. 77 overall, Andrew Ladd. Welcome to the team, Andrew. The poor guy. 538 points in 950 NHL games. Speaking of bad contracts, next on the list is Milan Lucic on the Calgary Flames. I'm not sure what his overall is. Let's see it. Yikes, 78. All right. Next up is Brent Seabrook of the Chicago Blackhawks. Another guy who has a terrible overall. We're getting to better players soon. Another guy. This is because, remember, we're sorting by points. All right, next on the list is someone who's a little bit better in terms of scoring ability. Evander Kane of the San Jose Sharks. Now, this is going to be a good one. I like that, Mark. Lad for cup. We're going to try to get the lad himself a Stanley Cup. There's some good players on this team who need a cup. Next on the list from the Edmonton Oilers, likely to be a huge piece on this team, is the former first overall pick. There's a bunch of them, but he is Ryan Nugent-Hopkins, 86 overall center. He's going to be big up there on that first line probably. Speaking of centers, we now go over to the Nashville Predators. We're going to get Ryan Johansson. Nice. Then we go over back to the Edmonton Oilers, actually, to get Kyle Turris. He'll likely be our third line center. The team's starting to fill out a little bit. Next is Troy Brouwer. Troy Brouwer, I believe he's a free agent. Troy Brower, probably in the 70 overalls. I think I saw him here not long ago. There he is, Troy Brower. Another guy who needs a Stanley Cup. Next is Dan Hamhuis. I think, isn't Dan Hamhuis retired now? Let me see this. Dan Hamhuis. Or is he still in Nashville? Or is Dan Hamhuis, let me see here. Nashville? Yeah, Hamhuis retired, eh? The site that I'm on is not updated. Yeah, I was right. He did retire. Okay, that means next is going to be Tyson Barrie. Now, he is also actually another guy in Edmonton. Edmonton full of the BC boys. All right. Now here's a huge piece on defense from the Toronto Maple Leafs, Mr. Morgan Rielly. Let's do it right there. Next from the Buffalo Sabres, for all you Buffalo fans out there, we're headed to Buffalo. Yeah, he does sim very well, Tic Tac. I'll give him that. And we're going to pick up Sam Reinhart. Now the team's starting to look good. You guys were thinking, what's going on with this team at the beginning? Don't worry about it. Next, from the Washington Capitals, Justin Schultz. I'm liking this team a lot more than the last couple teams. This could be the best team of all here in our fourth challenge. This could be our best one yet. Next up, after Schultz, is going to be... Ooh, this is a good one. From the New York Islanders. I thought we had our first-line center in Mr. Nugent-Hopkins. No, it is Matty Barzal. Nice. 86 overall. Ryan. Yeah, he does sim well, Reinhardt. That's a big name right there. I think that's the last really big name. Still some good players to go. Next, we have Brett Connolly over on the Florida Panthers. He'll be a nice sniper for us right there. Matty B. Then we're going to go... Oh, goodness. Speaking of bad contract. Well, he's a free agent now. Mr. Hold on, we're going to scroll a little bit. Mr. Hold on. Wait for it. Carl Alsner. Welcome to the team. Okay, now here's a really good defenseman, though. I overstated that. I overlooked him for a moment. Mr. Shea Theodore. Maybe a distant relative of one of the greatest, if not the greatest goaltender in NHL history, Jose Theodore. Next on defense, going over to the Canucks, the other Benn, not Jamie Benn, he's already on the team. We got Jordy Benn. Jordy Benn right there. Yeah, Alsner, yeah, nothing wrong with Alsner. Poor guy. Also, while we're on the Canucks, another BC boy, power forward, Jake Virtanen. Now this team's looking good. Tell me what you think about this team now. Brendan Dillon, is he on Washington? Did he sign that extension? Yes, he did. Brendan Dillon. Next is Alex Kerfoot. This team is coming out nicely. When it was the Atlantic Provinces, it took us 45 minutes to build this team because we couldn't find all these players in the juniors. Oh, yes. Shea Theodore is not just the most underrated defenseman, one of the most underrated players in the entire NHL. And yes, we did miss you, Corey. Next is Danton Heinen. Over on the... Is he on Boston or he got traded to Anaheim? He was in that deal, right? There he is. Yeah, Danton Heinen. The last season Theodore played... Oh, man. I want to say like 2012-13 or 2013-14 with Minnesota. I think that's what I want to say. Next is Colton Sissons on the Predators. Where is he? There we go. Colton Sissons. There we go. Who's left on this team now? Giving it a quick look. There's a lot of guys who are not going to make this team. Jose Theodore or Andrew Raycroft? Easy. Easy Theodore. There's still Matt Irwin, Troy Stetcher. I'm not going to go after these guys. We have enough defensemen. Eichel more points than Bergeron? No, that's possible, but I don't think this season. You can see all the most recent pickups on the side here, Corey. Derek Grant, Jordan Wheel, I don't think they're going to make it. Curtis Lazar's not going to make it. Brad Hunt's not going to make it. Manning's not going to make it. Devin Tays is a good player. Theodore or Huet? Ooh, I got to go with Theodore, but Huet is very underrated in Canadians history. He was a fantastic... He's like top 5 in Canadians history for save percentage. Grant's a 78. Yeah, we could probably go after Grant. First, I want to get Devin Tays, though. He'll be a good defense. And we have very good defense on BC here. Nick Patan, Dennis Chalowski, Dylan Dubé. Yeah, I like Hue as well. Oh, I love Hue. Love Hue. But Theodore. Gotta go Theodore over Hue. I have action figures of both of them in my room, actually. Where's Matt Irwin at? We could go after Irwin. I don't know. Chalowski. Yeah, actually, I'd rather go for Chalowski than Irwin. Irwin's on Anaheim. I'd rather go for Chalowski than Irwin. Let me just give him a quick look. Here's Derek Grant, by the way. I don't see him. Here's Zegras. I added him to the game. Yeah, I'll go for Chalowski. Oh, yeah, he's a Sabre? Who will you start goalie and backup as a Habs fan? If we're talking about Theodore and Hue, both in their prime, Theodore would start. But Hue was really good in his prime as well. But like prime Theodore was, that's heart caliber stuff. Curtis Lazar underrated? I don't know. I feel like he's dropping off big time. Troy Stetcher, 81, eh? Yeah, we could add him as well. Chalowski. Yeah, a lot of effort for sure. Good, hardworking player. Okay, we have Sissons, Irwin, Stretcher, Grant, Jordan Wheel. So, the Canadien Montreal. Jordan Wheel. Wheel. There he is. He's not going to make it. Hue greater than Halak? Oh, boy. Oh, that's a tough question. I want to say yes in their prime, but Halak has proven himself to be pretty clutch and more proficient. What do you want to say? Playing longer. I don't know. That's a really good question, Mark. Brad Hunt, Manning, Devin Tays, Nick Patan, Dante Fabro. Ooh, isn't he an 82 over on the Predators? Yeah, you're right, Mark. Dante Fabro. We have to take off some defense here. Way too many good defensemen. Jordy Bennett at a 78 is going to have to go. Sorry, Jordy. Alsner at a 77 is going to have to go. Sorry, Alsner. Way too many good defense. Seabrook, I'm going to keep him for the smiles. Yeah, Alsner's got to go. We'll keep the other 11. That's all right. Just got to take out 78 and 77 we'll take out. Okay, I'm going to name the remaining names, and you guys tell me if any of these guys should make the team, or if we should look at them. Curtis Lazar, Brad Hunt. I'm not sure how you pronounce his name. The guy in Edmonton. Kiara, Jujihar. I never knew how to pronounce his first name. Him, Brandon Manning, Nick Patan, Dylan Dubé, Dryden Hunt, Ben Street, Jensen Harkins, and that's it. Devon Tays? Oh yeah, is it? I thought it was Devon Tays. Dylan Dubé's an 80? We do have 17 forwards though already. Calgary, right? There he is. 80? Yeah, I guess we'll throw him in there. These guys aren't going to make the team though. Yeah, I think we'll stop there. There's a few other names that could probably make the team. What's the other guy on Edmonton? He's only a 78 now. Okay, time for the goalies. Patan's overall, but he always seemed well. That's true. We'll see the goalies in a second. Actually, yeah. Okay, you know what? We'll look at Nick Patan. Where is Nick Patan? Is he on the Maple Leafs still? Or would he be on the Marlies? Lazar, I don't know about that, Jay Birdie. I think he's a 77 overall. I don't know about Curtis Lazar. Former captain of Team Canada. If we got him, he wouldn't even play. Even with injuries, he wouldn't play. There he is, Nick Patan. 78. That's really pushing it. Patan 78. Alright, goalies now. Goalies. Starting between the pipes for the British Columbia Squires will be none other than one of, if not the, greatest goaltenders in the NHL. Give it up for Mr. Carey Price. Beautiful. Backing him up will be the simulation god himself from the Pittsburgh Penguins, Mr. Tristan Jarry. Third goalie for the team will be the contract king himself, Mr. Martin Jones. Let's go. You know what? I will add a fourth goalie. Laurent Brassois. I thought he was from Montreal. Didn't we have him on the Quebec team? Oh no, he's born in Surrey, British Columbia. Laurent Brassois. On Vancouver, right? This team should be our best team yet, I think. Is he? Oh yeah, Liljegren's gonna be great. He's one of those fake French guys, I guess, huh? Or he's on Winnipeg? Oh yeah. Oh yes, thanks, Jay Birdie. This can't be any worse than last week's team, for sure. Laurent Brassois. All right, that's already 19 forwards, 11 defense, 4 goalies. We need 12, 6, and 2. We went 19, 11, and 4. So I think we'll be just fine with this team. I think we're ready to go, my friends. I think we're going to try simulating with the new roster update that just came out. This team is 91 overall, same as Quebec, but I like it a bit more. I don't know. We'll see the lineup in a moment. Rosters. We're going to go active roster. We'll make it the November 4th one that EA put out. I think Jones is alone alongside Niemi with high. Yeah, Antti-Niemi. Sharks, they've had some interesting goalies like Niittymaki, Niemi. Guys who did well but didn't really hold it long term. My favorite defenseman, Kyle Wood, of course. Evgeny Nabokov, legend. That's where things start to go down after Evgeny Nabokov. Love Evgeny. So I just want to make sure that Turcotte is on the Kings, and I don't double create him. I see I made a few changes. Oh, this is new. Doughty. Oh yeah, I gotta remake all these changes. I changed Doughty to elite, from franchise to elite, and put him down to a 90 overall instead of 91. I made a bunch of changes that I'll have to remake now with the new roster update. Oh yeah, that's a cool story, Mark. Yeah, good growth, Birdie. That'll be good growth. Where's Turcotte? Because I don't want to have him twice in here. Someone told me that he was created. Where would I find him? On the team where he's playing? Let me look this up. Lindgren. Alex Turcotte, elite prospects. He's playing in the Dell right now. Hold on. No, I don't think I have to, actually. I think he was put into the game. Someone sent me a picture that he was put into the game. On Esbaren Berlin. I don't know how to pronounce that. Yeah, here he is, Alex Turcotte. He is in the game with his rights on the LA Kings. Yep. Okay. This Max Lapierre? Boo! Maxime Lapierre! Whoa, boy. Legend right there. Okay, so if Alex Turcotte is created, who else is created? Who else are prospects who have been put out on loan and have therefore been created? Does anyone know about a good prospect who's been loaned out to a team that we could look up quickly? Because Hue, I wish Hue was there. No, what are you saying? I have no created players. I have to go back to my old rosters. Oh, that's terrible. So either I go with the old... Yeah, I'm going to have to go with the old rosters then. Not the... Well, it's not old. It's just like... It's 1 day old. I'll just have to put some... I'll just have to change a few things. I'll have to go with the old rosters then, because then all my created players disappear. Custom roster. Great, great, great. My players still better be here. Oh my goodness, they better be here. Oh, thank goodness. Whew. Alright, they're all here. The sad thing, though, like I said, created players are always... Theodore or Hasek? I gotta go with Hasek, I guess. But it's a lot closer than you might think in my heart. Yeah, just the sad thing about created players is that they still take way too many shots, even when the simulators, the shot engine, whatever, is on low. So, what are you gonna do, really? Hasek greater than Brodeur? No. Sorry, Jay. Can't go with you on that one. Alright, time to start up franchise mode, my friends. With the British Columbia Squires. I think we're going to be taking out the Coyotes, right? Usually when it's a Western Conference team, we kick out the Coyotes. Eastern Conference, we kick out the Senators. Or the Kings. We can kick out the Kings or the Coyotes. Who are we going to kick out here? Either the Kings or the Coyotes. Mark says Coyotes. Probably, eh? Ekman Larson, Hjalmarsson, Kessel. Yeah, well, I think we'll kick out the Coyotes. Ah, come on. Back to Coyotes. Substitute team. Custom teams. British Columbia. Here we go. Alright, the British Columbia Squires, Price, Weber, Rielly, with the Tucson Roadrunners. They can stay as the AHL affiliate, and the Castle will be our arena. We're going to play in the Pacific Division, of course. Vegas, Vancouver, San Jose, LA, Edmonton, Calgary, BC, and Anaheim. Yep, all looks good to me. Continue. Owner mode off, salary cap off. Head coach edits lines off. Fog of War off. Morale off. CPU trades can stay on. Auto staff management off. Okay, good to go. Just gotta change the sliders. Tomorrow morning, man. I'm excited. Franchise mode. Gonna get back at it. And then upload it for Saturday. We're gonna go for yeah, 15 on the injuries. Oop. Perfect. Any other settings? I don't think so. Maybe just auto scouting, actually. Auto staff management. Auto scouting is on. Waivers on. Trade difficulty hard. Authentic. Superstar. Franchise. Whatever. Penalties, injuries on. Alright, looks good to me. Alright, what I want to see are these lineups now. These are some good lines, I think. Especially defense, though. We're stacked on defense. Remember, the province of Quebec made it to Game 7 of the first round, but the provinces of Alberta and the 4 Atlantic provinces together both missed the playoffs. So this should be our first taste of playoff action since Quebec, weeks ago. Last franchise, NHL team franchise with Buffalo. Yep, last franchise was with the Sabres. Before that was the Huskies in Honolulu, and before that was the Anaheim Ducks. All right, let's do this. Off. Okay, go to roster moves. Make sure they don't send anybody down. We don't want down, like Dante Fabro and Taze here. Call these guys up. Send these guys down. Sorry, Brouwer and Lucic. 3 thumbs up. Face reveals tomorrow. Oh, yeah? Ooh, that's going to be huge. Thumbs. Big day for thumbs. Call up Stretcher. Wes was he was following along for that Buffalo series. There were some really great seasons in Buffalo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Taze and Dillon can both stay up, I guess. Stretcher will go down. Goalies, of course, is going to be Price and Jerry. Brassois can go down. And then 4 forwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, no, not even. Need to call up people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Call up 2 forwards. 1, 2. There we go. Edit lines. Okay, I'm surprised Benn's only an 85, but I like the +3 on that first line. Sam Reinhart's not really a center. Well, this works perfect. Ooh, +3, okay. Excuse me. Heinen, 70 faceoffs. Yeah, we'll put him at center. Turris at center, that is. Dubé, 70. Yeah, he can go on the wing. Okay, looking good. Make sure there's no +5s that are hiding out here. Okay, looks like this will be the lines for now. And on defense, Rielly, Weber, Barry, Theodore, Taze, and Schultz. That's pretty tasty stuff right there. Taze could switch out with Dylan, defensive defenseman. That would give it a +1. And with Taze, it was a 0. Okay, so we'll try Dylan then. Can we get a +3 on this top unit? With Schultz as a top 3. Rielly and Theodore... Nah, I don't know about that. I think it's better to go with +1s. Put Fabro in? Yeah, where's Fabro? Oh, he's here. He's scratched. Fabro instead of Dylan. Let's... Yeah, that's true. We could grow. Oh, because it was only showing me left defenseman. That's why. Yeah, Reinhardt from British Columbia. Gives it a +1. Perfect. Yeah, so we'll keep him on the third unit. Third pair, that is. Power play. We'll get to that after. Okay, nice. Now we want to go check out coaches and make sure that this guy is the best fit for us. All these guys down here in the minors. Sorry, boys. Okay. Wait, did it say +1 on the top line? Where'd the +3 go? With Benn and Kane, it's +3? That's weird. Thought it was +3. Coaching staff. Let me see here. Pouliot. Antoine Pouliot. He has a 63% team fit. So if we fire, like always, we fire the goalie coach. And then we're going to demote the head coach just to see how the other ones look. If this guy goes to head coach. 67% team fit. Ooh, 67. Oh boy, might have to put him as the head coach. And then this guy Christensen, 61. Okay. If this guy goes head coach, this guy goes associate coach. How did the lines look now with a 67% team fit? +1, +3, +1. Ooh, +5 down here. +1, +5, +1. Sissons gives it a... No. I don't want to do that. Unless I do want to do that. +1, +5, +1, or +1, +3, +3? This gives it +5, +3. What do you guys think? +1, +5, +1, or +1, +3, +3 by switching Connolly and Sissons? What do you think about that? Both +3s? Yeah, I think I'm more inclined to do the +3s. Ben has big check marks across the board. Kerfoot fits the second line, they say. Vertanen's great for the third line or the first line. But Kane's great for the first line too. It's Reinhardt who doesn't really fit the first line. The only way to get a +3, I can go +3s all the way down if we switch up Johansson and Reinhardt. But Reinhardt's not really a center. Only has 74 face-offs. Sissons, though, 81 face-offs. We could go like this. Oh, but then it loses the... Oh, wait, what? It said +3. This is weird. This is some sort of garbage lag that's coming in here. The chemistry said... Or I'm just in the Twilight Zone. But I'm pretty sure it said +3. For the top line. And the second. Yeah, look. +3, +3. I changed it. Now it's... Oh, that's a new thing then. Usually it tells you the chemistry of both lines. It only tells you the chemistry of that one line. Interesting. So +3, +1. And then we do this. +3, okay. +3, +3, +1 could be what we're looking at here. Ooh, +5. +3, +5, +1. But then Reinhardt's down to the third line. Ooh, then Dubé comes up. Only 72 face-offs, though. What do you guys think about this? Should we go +1, 3, 3, or the 3, 5, 1? What do you guys think about Reinhardt being on the third line so that Connolly can give the second line a +5? What are your thoughts? Jay Birdie says Reinhardt on the second line. Classic, eh? Connolly. It was a 6th overall pick. The 3 lines would be stacked. Yeah, definitely. But do we put Reinhardt on the third or the second? We're going from +3, +5, +1 to +3, +3, +1. Let me know your thoughts on that. Reinhardt second, says Corey. Mark says keep him third. Reinhardt could grow too. Yeah, that's true. This new coach gives our second D pair a +3, which is nice. We could keep Reinhardt on the third line and then put him first unit power play. I know Reinhardt's not a third liner, but we got to think about chemistry a bit here. We got to play the system, especially that this isn't a real franchise mode. We're not trying to make anybody happy. We're just trying to win. Data nickname? What's my nickname? I have a few nicknames in the real world here. Could change it later on, yeah. I think this lineup's pretty good for a power play. It's only +1, +1. Are we missing anybody? Not really. Virtanen and Reinhardt both get their ice time by playing on the third line. Kerfoot, Connolly. Connolly gets enough ice time on the second line with a +5. GM Magic. That's what I like, Mark. That's the nickname. So we'll keep that on the power play, I suppose. Penalty kill, 0-0. All dashes everywhere for the penalty kill. Everyone gives it a dash. No one's good on the penalty kill, huh? Virtanen. Check mark for Virtanen. Okay. Nuge is a two-way forward. He should be good. He gets a dash. Rielly, Weber. Would we change Weber and Schultz? No, it's not going to do anything. Schultz. Any other defenseman here? Barry's a two-way D. He gets a dash. Left defense. No, I don't think it's going to be anything. Maybe Dante Fabro here. No. They all get dashes. Interesting. All dashes. So I guess we'll just go for the zeros. It's better than negatives. Better than nothing. Put Barry. So we'll go Rielly, Barry, and then Theodore, Weber. Turris, Virtanen is okay. And then first unit can be Nugent Hopkins and somebody else. Whoever has a high defensive rating. Weber, Rielly, Reinhardt. Yeah, probably Reinhardt. Good. Oh, and it's a check mark. Perfect. 80. Yeah, good defensive awareness. All right, this will be it. Unless we change up Virtanen. Yeah, spread the wealth a little bit. Nuge, Virtanen, Turris, Reinhardt. We'll check on the special teams later in the season, so that won't be a big issue. We'll keep a close eye on it. Goalies, Price and Jerry. Dylan and Taze are the scratches. I just need a healthy scratch for the forwards, and then I think we're good to go. Go to roster moves. System. Forward. Who can be the healthy scratch here? Nick Patan. come on up here. +3, +5, +1. Unless there's a better coach out there, I'll do my due diligence and check out the coaches. But this guy had a 67% team fit. I don't think we're going to find better than that. Hire coach. NHL head coach, nobody. Associate coach, there's 3 of them. 56, 62. 66 is nice, but it's not 67, so no point firing our coach for just bringing that guy. NHL assistant coaches. Ralph Emmer. Ooh, whoa, whoa, whoa. 73% team fit. Whoa, hold the phone here. I think we have to hire this guy. 73% team fit. We'll get back to that. But yeah, I think 73 is our man. 71 even? Quinn Fitzgerald? What's the difference between Fitzgerald and Emmerich? Schultz, Barry, Rielly. It's pretty similar, actually. So I don't think there's a big difference. 69%. Alright, so I think this is what we're going to do. This guy's going to become our goalie coach. This guy's going to become our assistant coach. This guy's going to become our associate coach, but interim head coach. And we're going to go hire, what's his name, to be our head coach. Ralph Emmerich, who has a 73% team fit. Can't say no to that. NHL head coach. We'll give him some nice money. Makar wins the Norris this season? I don't think so. Not yet. There's still other guys who are really giving him a run. John Carlson, Pietrangelo, Hedman. Don't think so yet. I don't like the makeup of your roster, but I'll do the best I... What? The guy is a 73% team fit. How can you not like the makeup of the roster? Kyle Wood for Norris? Easy. Alright, let's see what the changes are now. Can we get a +5 on this first line? I don't think so, huh? Just that +3 there. On defense, okay, so pretty much the only difference I think is a +3 on the first pair of D. First pair D goes from +1 to +3. See, little subtle changes like that. Big differences. You got to keep your eye out for changes like that. They're going to make or break the franchise. Oh, and Kyle Turris gives it a +3. Let's go. This is a stacked lineup. Okay, we are ready to go, my friends. Okay, let's do it. Special teams, any changes? No. Oh, a 0 on the first unit? Don't want that. Ooh, he doesn't like Rielly and Weber. He likes Barry. Okay, +1. There we go. Barry and Rielly. And then... Ooh, okay. Nuge. Nuge can go with Johansson. Actually, on the first line here, Nuge and Johansson can switch. Johansson has the better face-offs, 85. Yeah, I think this is okay. +1, +1. Penalty kills, 0 and 0. At least there's more people with check marks. Whatever, it's good enough. 0 and 0 is good enough. Goalies, Price and Jerry. Extras. Shootout here. Who has a 4-star, 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 4.5-star, 3.5-star. There we go. Johansson can shoot first. Does anyone else have 4-star shooting on this team to replace Rielly? I don't... Schultz or Kane? Yeah, okay, we'll put Kane, actually. There we go. Accuracy. We're looking at accuracy. Perfect. Okay. Okay. Showtime, my friends. The British Columbia Squires have great chemistry, a good lineup, and I'm pretty hopeful. I think this team's going to do well. Pre-jinx right here. Let's hear your predictions, everyone. What will this team's record be? Let me hear it. 36 and 37. That's impossible. Pasquale, the Penguinos here. Hello, Bellows. Perfect. Welcome. Sean's on board too. Hey, Sean. Didn't know you were in here. 51 wins, says Sean. Marking that down. Anybody else have some final predictions before we head into game number 1 against the Dallas Stars? 45 wins from Mark. $30 and 30. No, Jay Birdie. Come on. Give us some love here. Jamie Benn going up against his team, the Dallas Stars. Here we go. First shot in franchise history goes past Tristan Jarry, who for some reason is in nets over Carey Price. And then the other Jamie Benn. Why is Tristan Jarry in nets? West says 44. Sean, glad you could make it. All right, second period, 3-1. Sam Reinhart scores the first goal in franchise history. Oh, man. Why is Tristan Jarry in nets when Carey Price should be starting? Skip. What is happening? Why would that happen? Why would the 90 overall goalie not be in nets for the season opener when I didn't change anything? Why did you do that, EA? Oh, man. Here we go with Sagan again. Yeah, no kidding. Why is Jarry in nets? 888 save percentage. You fool. Alright. Price is in. Let's try that again. Real first game of the season up against the Anaheim Ducks. I don't know why it had Tristan Jarry starting again tonight. Let's do it. First period, 0-0. Shot 17-5. Second period, 2-0. Evander Kane and Jake Virtanen past John Gibson. The Squires are up 2-0 over the Ducks. Let's go. Hold on tight. See what happens when Carey's in nets? Come on. Don't give me that garbage, guys. Getting late in the period now. Oh, goodness. Why is Carey Price not starting? Why didn't you start him last game? 22 shot shutout for Mr. Carey Price, who starts off his career in BC with a bang. Dante Fabro, mild concussion. Great. Let's go ahead and fix that. Hey, Ducks are a good team. We rebuilt them from scratch back in the day. Put Dylan there. Come on. Oh, look at this. Look. I'm saying substitute in all lines, and it's not substituting in all lines. I can't even press back. I can't even press back. You're kidding me. Oh, man. This is the glitch you were talking about, Jay Birdie? Oh, man. You have to close the app? Well, at least we didn't get too deep into the season. But we're going to have to restart the first couple games. If this is the case, I'm going to go turn off injuries, because I'm not going to be able to do that. Alright, I'll turn it off. Not sure what you guys... Everybody back... Oh, it's saved. Oh, perfect. Everybody back on board? I'm seeing the messages on the side on my computer, but not getting them on the screen here. I'm going to have to restart it again, because that's key. I got to be able to see the messages on the screen now, if you're back on. Go turn off injuries. I know it won't be as real, I guess, if injuries are off. That's perfect. Big smile from Pasquale. The issue with that's going to be franchise mode, because every time I have for those who have seen this glitch, is this every time you do the lineup, or is this only sometimes? In a franchise mode, that's gonna be scary. If ever there's an injury, I'm gonna have to save before I go do the injury in case something happens. So for you, those of you who have seen the glitch, is it a sometimes thing, or is it an always thing when you try to change the lines? Always? Oh, you're kidding me. That's a huge, huge, huge problem. What am I going to do for franchise mode? Should I just turn injuries off? I don't know. Won't be as realistic. It freezes all the time, Mark? Oh, no. That's not what I wanted to hear. That's going to be a big disaster. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. That is awful. Oh, what are we going to do? You get one glitch fixed, just to have another one take its place. Is it only for defense or also for forwards, Mark? No, we're still going to do the stream, just we're going to turn off injuries. The problem is when we do the franchise mode on the YouTube channel, what are we going to do for injuries? Yikes. Nick Delorier scores on Price. Classic. Ay, ay, ay. 7-1? And you guys say, take it easy, guys. It was only the Ducks. Beat them 2-0. It was only the Ducks, guys. Take it easy. They come back and bombard us 7-1. Just defense. All right, Mark. All right. We'll see what we can do down the road. For tonight, we're not going to think about that, though. Injuries will be off. And we'll just keep on simulating. I guess we could turn it to auto head coach. But then that changes up the rest of the lines, too. It's not worth it. I'll have to figure something out. Dante Fabro's available and ready to play. Oh, man. Okay, what if I... hold on. What if I press continue? Let's press continue. And then now I go to change lines. I really hope this doesn't jam up again. Because if it does, I'm going to have to restart the stream again. But let's say I'm just changing lines regularly. Not for an injury. Dante Fabro's in. But I want to have Devin Tays instead. Substitute. Okay, that we can do. So we're going to do a little experimenting here, I guess. Let's put injuries back on. And let's see what happens next time we get an injury. And we try to press assistant GM best roster. Oh, man. I'm sorry this is turning into a bit of an experiment stream here, guys. Yeah, that's too crazy, Jaber. That's why the sliders, I put them down to like 12 or between 12 and 13 on the sliders. If you keep it at 50 like it gives you, that's way too crazy. I know, Corey, but we do our best to make it as realistic as possible. All right, we're 3-4-0. Let's get back to British Columbia over here. We're 3-4-1. I'm not liking this record. They keep wanting... Why does everyone want Capo Bianco? Get out. Oh, I'm a degenerate. We forgot about Barzal. Oh, where are my assistant GMs out there? Matthew Barzal. We forgot that he even existed. RFA. Oh, man. I'm in another universe out here. I am in another universe. Alright, so we lost Barzal for the first 9 games. Record of 3-5-1. You know what? I'm just going to back out. Let's go back to when we had only played 2 games. People must have been shouting on the YouTube video, sign Barzal, what are you doing? So we go 1-1 in our first 2 games, but at least we have Barzal in for game 3, which makes it a bit more realistic. Oh, we don't. For game 4 then. Dante Fabro, again! Exact same thing. Mild concussion for Dante Fabro. Okay, so what you got to do is head coach replace player. Always head coach replace player, and then go fix it yourself later. Continue again. Barzal, perfect. That's the glitch. That's the hack, my friends. Always assistant coach replace player. I gotta send out a tweet to like 50 people, like an SOS warning to everyone. Dante Fabro. Alright. Now Barzal's here. We can send down Patan. Crosby or Kane? Crosby. Joe Thornton or Joe Nieuwendyk? Whoa, that's a tough one. People don't know how good Nieuwendyk was. Are we going to lose Patan to waivers? Probably, eh? Whatever. Oh, actually, he stayed. That's cool. Love Jumbo. Love Jumbo more, but who's better? That's tough. Nieuwendyk was a monster. All right, best lines it. I have to do this all over again. Okay, +3, +1, +3 will be our new lineup, my friends. Defense still +3, +3, +1. As we'll switch Devin Tays for Dante Fabro. Johnny Goudreau or John Gibson? Well, that's very different. That's you need more context for that question, Jay Birdie. Who else can go center? Could Turris go center? Turris doesn't even give it a +1 either. Man, this coach is great for the lineup, but terrible for the special teams. Johnny Hockey or Johnny Football? This one gives it a +1. That's not what we want to do, though. Whatever, just give it a 0. Well, again, Jay, we need context. Do I want an elite goalie or do I want an elite scorer? Well, what does my team have? +3 on that D, which is nice. Oh, on that D, on that penalty kill. Nuge does not fit, neither does Heinen. Eric Stahl or Jack Eichel? Who will have better career stats? Jack Eichel. Alright, I think we're back to normal, guys. Only took forever to get there. Michael, hey, Michael, welcome. Thanks for making it. We've only had a few glitch problems so far. Breaking our heads. McGillney or Malkin? I'll go Malkin, but that's closer than you would think. McGillney is a monster. Yeah, prices and nets. I gotta think. I'd have to think a bit deeper about that. I need a refresher on McGillney's numbers. Okay, finally. Let's do it. Let's finally simulate. Degler or Yakupov? Ugh. How long did Degler play in the NHL? More inclined to go Yakupov. Alright, so Barzal seems to be helping. We're 5-1-0 as opposed to like 3-4-1 as before we got Barzal on the team. Alright, now the wins are coming. 7-4. We're 7-1-0. How do you like franchise mode? To be honest, not that much. It's very, if anything, it's not as good as last year. Like, it's still good, but it's not as good as last year's. But it's it's surprising. Like, why couldn't EA just copy and paste what they already had and then add a couple things? Why did the things that were already good for years have to be broken? I feel bad saying it. Ooh, 9-4 loss against Wes's Philadelphia Flyers. Torrey Kruger, Rasmus Ristolainen. I'll go Torrey. We're 12-3. We're 13-3-0. Looking good. This is a good team. The British Columbia Squires are killing it right now. 6-4 win. Oh, that's true, eh? Sorry. The Discord bot must be going crazy with all these streams. Sorry about that. Capobianco, Tucson, best lines. How many provinces are left? After tonight, we'll have Manitoba, Ontario, and Saskatchewan. Yeah, Discord bot's going crazy out there. We're 21-4-0. We're really killing it. Barzal was a game changer, eh? Huge game changer. Let's go see the... Who's a good team? Avalanche, no. Sharks, maybe? Kings? No, they're terrible. Yikes. There's no good teams around here? I guess we'll go see the Sharks. They're 17-11-1. Pietrangelo or Ovi? Again, very different players, but Ovi. Ontario's going to be a good team, but BC is looking like our best so far for sure. Out of the gates here. Alright. First period against the Sharks. Divisional rivals, 2-1. Evander Kane scores twice on the power play against his real team. Eric Carlson won. Martin Saint-Louis ou Vincent Lecavalier? Wow. Gotta go Marty, but Lecavalier was an elite center. Second period 4-1, Jamie Benn, and then Shea Weber shorthanded, scoring on Martin Jones, who's starting in the minors for us. Erik Karlsson or John Carlson? Right now, John Carlson. In their prime, Erik Karlsson. 4-2 as the other Evander Kane brings the Sharks within 2 now. I remember going to the All-Star Weekend in Montreal when there were all the rumors about Lecavalier to the Canadiens, and they were selling jerseys of Lecavalier with the Habs, and the number on the back was a question mark. That's how close they were coming to Lecavalier was coming to Montreal. Would have been a terrible trade in the end, but people were buzzing. 60-win season and a first-round exit. I 100% agree with you, Sean. I would not be surprised. All right, so here's an injury. Here's what you do with this new glitch. Head coach replaces player, keeps all your lines the same, and it just changes that one guy for someone who you have scratched. Then you go into your lines yourself and you fix it. Eichel better sniper than McDavid? Yeah, I could get on board for that. Better sniper, just talking about that. So it was Sissons who got taken out for Heinen. No, Sissons got traded for Dubé. Yeah, Dylan Dubé. He got taken out. So here I wouldn't have to touch anything. But imagine Evander Kane got injured. Dubé would be on the first line. So obviously I'd have to make some changes. But since it was a fourth liner for a fourth liner, no problems there. How's everyone doing? Barzal, 7 goals, 21 assists. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Defense. Ooh, look at that. It's not negative 28 for everyone. Yay. Great. Yeah, I'm with you there, Boomba. What do you think franchise needs to become better? Oof, that could be a whole YouTube video, Noah. That could be a whole YouTube video. Just talking about things that are simple. Yes, yeah, Michael, you got him there on the speed in the hands. Simple things. Fix those little glitches, or you can't even fix a guy for injuries, stuff like that. Just make little fixes like that, little small fixes. But if we're talking like big things that franchise mode needs, aside from the little glitches that I'm sure patches can get done, what they need, and I want to say this in like an incremental way, like all the way at the top of like things that would be fun would be like make an all-star weekend. But that would be like a huge thing that they're not going to roll out still for years to come. If we're going on the small end of things that franchise mode needs, box score would be great. I've said this a lot of times, to be able to go back in the game and see what the score of that game was. I go back to this 4-2 win against the Sharks. I click on it and it tells me who scored in what period and who assisted the goals. That would be nice. Maybe little things that come up on the bottom of the screen whenever, like, now the record book there is great, but let me know when a record is broken, you know? Like, make that come up somewhere. Fixing morale would be fantastic. That's why I can never play with morale on. The coaching staff, it would be great if the conversations were fixed as well. Let me answer these questions here. Would you rather David Legwand or Tyler Ennis? David Legwand. Carrot Kilba, let's go. Yes. Data, best Nashville player ever. Oh, best Nashville player ever. Shea Weber's up there for sure. Yeah, David Legwand as well. Also a Nashville player. I'm trying to think. Maybe Jordan Tutu? No. Best Nashville player ever. Mike Fisher was great. I don't think Yossi over Weber. Kimmo Timonen. Love Jordan Tutu. I think Shea Weber. I think that's what I have to say. Pekka as well will definitely be up there. Philip Forsberg will be up there someday. Gilbert Perrault or Ovi. Gotta go Ovi. Even Korea and Forsberg, when they were on the Predators, they did very well. Boy, Justin Schultz is back. Okay, so when a player is back, you press continue, you stop the sim, and you go and do it. I know you might miss a game here, 5-3. Kimmo Timonen. I'm so happy that you got a cup with the Hawks. Maurice Richard or Ovi? That's a tough one. That's very different eras, very different styles of game in the NHL as a whole. You know, Ovi dominating. How do you compare Ovi in 2020 versus Maurice Richard in the you know, 70 years ago. Schultz is back. Starting lineup. Taze comes out. Getzlaf for Jamie Benn. Yeah, imagine Ovi in the 90s. I think I'll say Jamie Benn. Getzlaf was a really good center, though. But again, Jay Birdie, these questions, very thought-provoking, but very difficult because they're very different players. Head coach, whatever. But getting back to what Noah said about things to fix in franchise mode, I've said a lot of things in the past. I'm trying to rack my brain to get out what else have I done. Trade values have to be fixed, of course. Being able to see a player's trade history would be fantastic. And signing history as well. Yeah, I know they're both power forwards, but I'm talking about the eras. Like, Getzlaf was a... Well, Getzlaf and Benn makes more sense, but Ovi and Richard was tougher. Benn and Getzlaf, you know, you have a two-way power forward center versus a sniper power forward winger. But hey, here's the little spot in the evening where I'll throw this in. Now we're about halfway through the season, and that we have 14 people on board. Thank you so much for stopping by. If you'd like to see all the other franchise and BM Pro streams on the channel, be sure that you follow here on Twitch, as well as scrolling down and clicking on Lieutenant Commander Data, the white android in the yellow Star Trek uniform. He'll bring you to our YouTube channel. We're close to 1.5 thousand subscribers. It's looking great. The schedule has been made for this next little thing, next little bit now that franchise mode is fixed. We're going to be starting up our Minnesota Wild franchise mode starting on Saturday, as well as other uploads on the channel, career simulations, and be a pro. So make sure that you are subscribed, and even hop in and join the Discord server if you have the chance, where you can get in contact with the rest of the team over here at Data782. And I thought someone was injured. They told me someone was back from injury. What are you telling me? Yeah, big word. But it's what I should say is playable. Now the franchise mode is more playable. It's still, you know, it's becoming more and more apparent that it's actually not that playable. But either way, that is the pitch for the evening. I want to make sure that everyone is learning as much as they can about franchise mode and enjoying, and this is a great place to do it. Dylan can come out. Barry can go back in. I know I missed some messages on the side here, so if you have, you can go ahead and ask again if I missed something that somebody said. Mark Howe or Gordy Howe, gotta go Gordy. Capo Bianco keeps getting injured. Paul Stastny or Braden Shen? I'll go Braden Shen. But I don't know, Stastny was great, but I gotta go for Braden Shen, I think. Mark or Mike Stone? Mark. Tyler Toffoli or Marcus Johansson? We go Toffoli. Oh yeah, Timonen was great on the Flyers, Wes. Ehlers or Reinhardt? Probably Ehlers at the moment. Reinhardt's not far away. Jose Theodore or Shea Theodore? Jose. Love Shea Theodore, though. Speaking of Shea Theodore, here's the injury. Head coach replace, and then stop the sim. Continue. Decline. There we go. Paul or Peter Stastny? Lundqvist or Allmark? Lundqvist. Even right now, still Lundqvist. Lundqvist just was on a terrible team. Allmark... Yeah, you know what? I still give it to Lundqvist. I think he still has it in them. Paul or Peter Stastny? Probably Peter. Theodore is out, which means Dylan is in. Gives it a +3. Actually, Fabro gives it a +3 as well. So we'll put Fabro up there. Lundqvist or Quick? I'll give it to Lundqvist as well. UC Jokinen or Clark MacArthur? Now that is a question I like to see. I'll give it to UC Jokinen, but I was a big Clark MacArthur fan, actually. I always loved Clark MacArthur. I have a couple of his rookie cards as well. Love Clark MacArthur. Go ahead and put him back in there. Carrot Kill, but thank you for the follow, my friend. Just got it here on the computer on my side. On the side, off to my side. Very much appreciate you joining the team, and looking forward to you being in future streams. Huberdeau or Hall? I think I'll give it to Huberdeau. Love Huberdeau. But Hall has more potential to go off. I don't know. Hall, he won a Hart Trophy. No, Allmark will not win the Vezina next year. I'm sorry. Sorry, Corey. Eric Johnson or Jack Johnson? Eric Johnson. All right, one game before the trade deadline. Let's check it out. We're already 2 wins away from surpassing what Mark said, I think, of 45 wins. First period, 1-0. Jamie Benn on Connor Hellebuck. Second period, 2-1. Scheifele and Stasny, the man we were just talking about. Huberdeau over Goudreau. Down 2-1 here in the third period. Shots are pretty even. Oh, boy. So, yeah, shots are very even. Connor Hellebuck, a brick wall, though. Carey Price for us, Connor Hellebuck for them. Sorry, Corey. Just had to say how it was. Late power play killed off by Winnipeg. Is there any late push from the Squires? No. Connor Hellebuck shuts the door, and the Jets are outshot 35-26, but they win it 2-1 in the end. Shameful. You can say that again, Wes. All right, trade deadline time. No trade's gonna happen. Keep current. What I want to do is go in here though and check out the trade values. I want to see if they still look crazy or not. How crazy these trade values look. Proposed trade. Yes. Teams interested. Jonathan Toews. No, I'm not interested. What are you saying? Why does that say my logo? Okay. Who's out here? Jamie Drysdale with his elite potential. Good. Zegras. This is one that I created, right? Not the real Zegras. Yeah. Detective over Shootout, probably. Shootout, not bad. Detective over Shootout. Allmark or Price right now? Still Price. Pasternak, McAvoy. Kasha has a lot of value. Who has crazy value? Anyone who has crazy value. Did Jack Quinn's... No, these are my rosters. Yeah, it's true. These are my rosters. What am I saying? I'm the one who updated Jack Quinn. Keep an eye out for anyone who has crazy values. Bowen Byram, that's okay. Foodie, that's okay. Radek Faxa at 81 overall. That's a bit crazy. 36 points in 62 games. And his trade value is pretty high. Not ludicrously high, but to have it higher than Radulov and Benn, that's pretty twisted, I'd say. Dominic Cahoon, that's a lot of value for Cahoon. He is on a great contract. That's too much value for Cahoon for sure. Denisenko was created. Vetrano, it's a lot of value for Vetrano. Oli Mata, that's a lot of value for Oli Mata. I'm not seeing anything like disgustingly absurd. Get Ben so you have 2. I'm not sure if that would break the game though. If you have 2 of the same player. And who would we trade for anyways? That's a lot of value for Severson. Same for Butcher. 28 points. Yeah, that really puts him up there. Dawson Mercer has top 6 potential, huh? Eberle, that's a lot of value for Eberle. Yeah, that's definitely an over... Not as much... I don't know if I'm just fooling myself, but 57 points in 61 games. Wow, for Jordan Eberle. And his value is a little over a half bar. Okay, I guess that's fair. That's pretty fair. That seems to be a bit fixed. Or I'm just fooling myself, but it seems in my head as though it's a bit fixed. That's a ton of value for Galchenyuk. Woo. Spurgeon over on the Flyers. Okay, here's a crazy one. Evan Rodriguez. He only has 30 points in 62 games, and he has that much value? That's crazy. Winter or summer? Gotta go summer. Love winter, but not as much as I did when I was younger. Going to school, driving, it's not as fun in the winter. We're at the trade deadline looking at trade values. That's what we're up to. We'll look at Jake Muzzin. Oh boy, 29 points for him. That's a ton of trade value. That's crazy. That's crazy trade value for Jake Muzzin. Okay. I don't know. I've seen some good things. I've seen some bad things from these trade values. I'll say that. Schmidt has a ton. Jay Beagle. Okay, this one's crazy. 29 points for Jay Beagle. Look at that. 35 years old, making $3 million for 2 seasons. Look at this. This is crazy. Some of these were reasonable, but some of these were twisted. Twisted and ludicrous. Chandler Stevenson. Too much. Yeah, values are ridiculous. Look at Richard Panik. 17 goals, 15 assists, 32 points. And he has 79 overall, 30 years old, 3 more years at 2.7 million, and that's his trade value. More than Orlov, more than Eller, more than Oshie, more than these prospects. Ugh. Where's Shattenkirk? Yeah, I lowered Shattenkirk a little bit. I lowered, I guess, like I think his offensive stats I lowered, so he wouldn't be as much of a target more often. Man. All right, well, those are the trade values, everybody. For everyone who is curious, doesn't seem to be too fixed, if fixed at all, in the patch. Taze, Shaw, and Smith for our first Hoglander, and that's twisted. No other deals. Okay, let's keep on simulating. What games do we want to see out here? Flames are 35, 22, and 5. That could be a good one. Let's go see Calgary. All right, off to the Calgary Flames. Stamkos or Tavares? That's tough when you think about injuries. I think I want to say Stamkos. At their best, I want to say Stamkos. Come on. Calgary, Sim, great. Stamkos' injuries haven't been recurring, though. I think all of his injuries have been, like, unique. Just bad luck. First period, 3-2. Okay, Kerfoot, Virtanen, Reinhardt, bang. All off the bat. Tanev and Dubé, though, score on carry. Second period, still 3-2. Yeah, I'll check on Cholowski, but he would have had to grow to at least, like, an 83 if he's going to crack the lineup. 3-3. Matthew Tkachuk ties it up. 14 to go here in the third period. Shots pretty much tied at 30. 6 goals scored in this game between two great teams, BC and Calgary. Battle of Western Canada. Minute to go. Are we headed to overtime? Yes, we are. Who has the skill and the desire to finish it in overtime? No one does. Off to a shootout, and the Flames win at Goudreau on Price. A shootout loss. Lemieux or Yager? Lemieux, for sure. You could almost say Lemieux over Gretzky, even. Love Yager, though. Love me some Jaromir Yager. Tucson. Don't care about Tucson. We lost to the Kings, who were like 20 and 40. And what's happening? OTL, SOL, LLL. There we go. There's a win. There's another win. Thank goodness. All right, we're 47, 21, and 4. Great record here. 8-2 loss. Great. Can't wait for the team to collapse in the playoffs. You just unfollowed Corey? Oh, goodness gracious. Lemieux, best Penguins player? Oh, yeah. Definitely. He still has it over Crosby for now. It'll be tough for Crosby to catch him as well. It was crazy seeing Lemieux and Crosby play for that one season. All right, 52, 24, and 5. Final game of the season up against a rival we've seen a couple times here, the Winnipeg Jets. Let's see what they've got in store for us. First period, 3-0. There we go. Reinhart, Johansson, and Turris. Top 5 Penguins players all time, in my opinion. Probably, I'm not sure in order. I could put it in order if you want, but I'd say Lemieux, Crosby, Malkin, and then going back in time, you say Jean Pronovost, and Coffee, I guess. Does that make sense? Am I forgetting someone? Pronovost, Coffee, Crosby, Malkin, Lemieux. Is that good for top 5 Penguins all time? I don't know about Fleury. Fleury, I bow to Marc-Andre Fleury. Love Marc-Andre Fleury. I don't know if he's top 5 Penguins all time. Letang, I don't think he makes it. Does Jagger over Coffee? Maybe. How long did Paul Coffey play with the Penguins? 3-2 Jets here as Brian Little scores early in the third period. 3-3. You guys got to remember how good. Oh no, 4-3. You guys got to remember how good Jean Pronovost was. Jean Pronovost had all the Penguins records before Lemieux came in. He was the captain for years. He was fantastic. He was a really good player before that Mario Lemieux came around. Power play goal on Tristan Jarry from Blake Wheeler will be the winner. Jagger over Coffey, career-wise for sure. Yeah, I think, yeah, you could probably go Jagger over Coffey all time. I'm sorry, just Penguins as well. Let me look at, let's go to the record book for the Penguins. Penguins. Crosby all across the board. Fleury, Lemieux, yeah. Season. Tom Barrasso, yeah, he was good. Crosby, Bingham, Matt Murray. In a game, Barrasso, Lemieux, yeah, pretty much it. I gotta look this up. Paul Coffey. Only played 5 seasons with the Penguins, but he had 2 seasons of over 100 points. But yeah, I guess Jagger would be over Coffey. Alright, my friends. Well, we made the playoffs. It's not as flashy as I thought it would have been in terms of points, as our leading point scorer only had 63. It was a scoring by committee kind of year. Yeah, this is really surprising. Colin White or Ryan Poehling? Probably Colin White. But people came together. Vander Kane had 37 goals. Sean was probably, yeah, closest with 51 wins. But yeah, no one really did anything crazy. Everyone just worked hard. Eichel better than Phil Housley? I don't know. Carey Price, how did he do? 42, 18, and 5, 7 shutouts, 923 save percentage, 2.27 goals against average. Those are Vezina numbers for Carey Price. Very nice. But Matthew Barzal, 63 points in 79 games. Teppo Numminen, legend. Eichel led the NHL in points with 103. Kucherov, Ovi, Malkin, McDavid, Giroux, Hall, Point, Scheifele, Crosby, Draisaitl, Olofsson, Wheeler, Gensel, Kane, McKinnon, blah, blah, blah. Leading the NHL in goals was Alex Ovechkin with 50 of his own. And then going to the goalies, it was Vasilevsky, actually, who led the NHL in wins with 47. Look at these. Oh, no. This must be some sort of new glitch now. Why is Dubnyk playing 73 games? Why is Hellebuck and Grubauer playing 72 games? This must have been some sort of new glitch. Why are all of these starting goalies playing 70 plus? Ay, what's going on? This is not good. This may just be one season. I never saw these kinds of numbers, though. Now, it wouldn't be injuries. If the starting goalie gets injured, the backup comes in. But why is the starting goalie playing 72 games? Like let's look at Colorado for example. Colorado and then San Jose. Hold on. Francouz is 84 and 82. Not a big difference. Ready for the Sabres? Oh, yeah. But, let's look at the Sharks here. I don't know. Is that just me being crazy? Jones only only had 12 appearances. Dubnyk 73. That doesn't sound right. Steroids. That doesn't sound right. These guys are playing 70 games. I never really saw this. Hey, Rit Flyers, welcome. Thanks for making the stream, my friend. Honored to have such a good streamer here as well. It seems like Carey Price is going to win the Vezina. Another Flyers fan, by the way, for Wes. Rit and Wes, two Flyers fans. Jones numbers. Those were crazy numbers for Martin Jones. But looking at save percentage, and if we go by minimum, let's say 30 games. Actually, no, let's go minimum 40 games because then Riddick's there. I think that the Carey, I might have been a bit zealous with the quick report on franchise stuff. Yeah, we've been looking at this for a while, Rit. We went through all the trade values. We went through all the like a course of a season. We saw a lot of glitches, unfortunately. With injuries and line fixes, it freezes up the whole game. So I'm happy that things that were fixed, but I'm not super impressed with franchise mode as a whole. I'm gonna send out a tweet later to a bunch of franchise mode guys, including yourself. And a bit disappointing. Either way, the British Columbia Squires are into the playoffs. Only the second province to make it out of our 4 episodes so far. The province of Quebec lost in the first round, so we'll see what British Columbia can do. X-Tech posted that. Yeah, it's true. Disappointing, but let's head into the playoffs. We're up against the San Jose Sharks. Hopefully we can get some success. We won the Western Conference. Did we win the NHL? No, we did not win the NHL. Look at Tampa Bay. 60, 14, and 8. Did they? Oh yeah, Mark. Last time I ran a simulation, I didn't run a simulation since the patch, but all my created players, were all over 300 shots. Actually, we can check that right now. We can go check that right after this. We finished second in the NHL. Only had 3.05 goals for per game. Not a very high scoring team. Power play at 19.2 was in the middle of the pack. And penalty kill at 88.8 was by far the best in the NHL. Couturier or Danault? I'd go Danault. Is the custom player issue still there? Let me take a look. The only created players... I only have a couple of created players who would actually be in the NHL. Most of them are still rookies. If we go to the Minnesota Wild... Kaprizov, oh goodness, 373 shots. Sheesh. That's on medium shooting. So when I start my franchise mode on the weekend, we're going to go with low shooting. Hopefully that does something. Yikes, 373 shots for Kaprizov. Looking at the entire... I know, that's why. He is a goal scorer. 83 overall. He is a goal scorer, but still, more shots than Ovechkin even? Yikes. What other created players do we have in here? Dustin Byfuglien, 269 shots. Yeah. I gotta downgrade Byfuglien. Oh, that's a classic mark. Any other created players here? I think most of them would probably be in the AHL. Yeah, let's look at the AHL. Yeah, look at the top 4 of the AHL. Actually, look at the top 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 6 of the top 7 players in shots in the AHL are all created players. Caulfield, Podkolzin, etc. Yeah. Rit. offensive defenseman easily. Not even look at a playmaker, for example. Look at this guy. Sorry, not Podkolzin, not Caulfield. Denisenko, a playmaker, 85 passing and all that. Only 3-star puck skills, but 31 goals and almost 300 shots. Nick, welcome to the stream. Welcome aboard. Thank you for joining. But yeah, not impressed. Playmaker, look at this guy, 2.5-star shooting. Playmaker, 24 goals and 244 shots. It's annoying. It's annoying. When do I think the Habs will win the cup? Ugh. It's tough to speak honestly. I want to say within 5 years before the Price Weber window closes. That's tough to say though. But there you go, guys. That's just an example to show you that unfortunately the glitch is not fixed. We were on the medium shooting though, so in the franchise mode we'll go on low shooting. But it's a lot of things to keep in mind. Go on low shooting. If there's ever an injury, don't press change. You have to press head coach replace and then stop the sim and then go to edit lines and fix it. It's always a big process. Did you make Kaprizov a playmaker? No, he's a sniper. Yeah, Lucic was the highest points in the AHL. Okay, let's see the San Jose Sharks, who we're going up against. Who scored their Carrot? San Jose Sharks. Hurdle, Couture, Sorensen, okay. Marlowe, Kane, Meyer, Nieto, Gambrel, LeBlanc, Armia, Donato, Sumela, Burns, Carlson, Jack Johnson, Radam Simek, Carrick, Middleton, with Dubnik and Jones. All right, my friends. Let's see if we can make it further than we ever have in this series. The province of Quebec lost in 7 in round number 1. We're at the Castle. The British Columbia Squires up against the San Jose Sharks. All players who hail from the beautiful province of British Columbia. Let's do it. First period, 1-0 San Jose. Second period, 4-0. Kane, Gambrel, and Carlson. Don't tell me you're going to fall apart, Carey. Don't do it. We're facing Devin Dubnik on steroids, of course. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. If you're just joining here on Twitch, we're at 16 right now. On the side here, it doesn't tell me anybody, but on my computer, the side tells me 16. Thank you for taking the time to join the stream. I hope you're enjoying... yeah, I'll show you the lines. I hope you're enjoying the season thus far. And I hope that if you have the time, you will scroll down, click on Lieutenant Commander Data, the android with the white face and the yellow uniform, and check out the YouTube channel where there's lots more NHL 21 and other content. Here are the lines for BC, by the way. All BC-born players. You say it like Dubnik? Ah, do you? The Leafs deserve a cup? I don't know. I don't know if the Leafs deserve a cup. Do they deserve... Yeah, you know what? Do they deserve a cup? Yes. Do I want them to get a cup? I don't know. All right. Defense. What do you mean I can't pronounce names? Jay Birdie, list some names I can't pronounce and I'll tell you them. Here's the defense. Dante Fabro has grown to an 84. That's nice. Yeah, no one else is really growing here, eh? Seabrook never made the team, unfortunately. And Price and Jerry. Scratches, Sissons, Dylan, Taze there. Devin Taze, Devon Taze. And yeah, no one really grew in the AHL, so no one to call up. But yeah, those are the BC lines, for anyone wondering. Okay. That was a tough one. 5-1 loss against the San Jose Sharks. You hate to see it. Any changes we want to make, actually, while I'm here in the lines? Patrick Sharp. Oof, I wish Patrick Sharp was in here. We could put Patrick Sharp in there. We could pull out some, maybe like Chris Versteeg. 0-0. Oh yeah, Theodore, Heinen, Tay, all from my hometown. Really, Nick? Hey, we're going to try and do it for you then. For the BC boys. No, I won't act you, Carrot. I am 100% with you. Don't worry. Rielly, Weber, Barry, Theodore, Schultz, Fabro. -2, -2, 0, 0. It seems like it was that second pair that let us down here. Do we want to switch up Schultz with anybody? Maybe Taze? Or even Dylan, actually. Defensive defenseman. Devin Dubnyk. That's how it is, Michael? Alright. Devin Dubnyk. There you go. I have a lot of guys from my hometown, if you count Montreal as the hometown. From really, like, localized, a few minutes away from me. I know Joe Valeno went to school a few minutes away from me. Alright, I think we'll keep the rest of the lines like this, though. Best trade of all time, Patrick Sharp for Johnny Gaudreau. Back in the fantasy hockey days. Alright, let's go to Game 2 against the San Jose Sharks. That was a tough 5-1 loss, but let's bounce back. First period. Oh my goodness. Carey, what is going on? 3-1. Sorry, 3-0. My goodness. Dubnyk just putting on a show. 4-0. Carey, what? How? Kyle Turris shorthanded. Man, Jerry might have to go in nets. This guy, nothing new. Nothing new. The guy's gonna win the Vezina and get swept in the first round. No surprises here. Quebec, I don't know. BC still has a chance. No goal. Look at the first line. -4, -5. Ugh. Gotta change some stuff up here. Second line, move up to the first line. Let's do that first and foremost. I wish we had Hutchinson. Look at these negatives. Crazy. 0, 0, 0, nothing. How did these guys doing during the season? Vertanen had 35 points. Branko Radivojevic. How about that? -3, -3, 0, -2. Let's switch up Barry and Fabro. I don't know. Carey Price, 833 save percentage with a 6.05 goals against average. What a shame. Thank you, Jay Birdie. I expect you to recant what you said about not being able to pronounce names. At least I can pronounce the French names. Some of these guys who try to pronounce French names are abysmal. Alright. Actually, let me make sure Jerry's in nets. Probably switched it back to Price. There we go. You know, even the special teams. Let's put Johansson at center. Can't get anything. No one's good at the special teams on this team. Switch with Dylan. Why is Dylan here? Defensive defenseman. Why is Dylan on the power play? Rather put Connolly. Better than nothing. Alright. Can I say orange? You got it. Alright, Game 3 in San Jose. We dropped both games at home, 5-1 and 5-2. So, pretty disgusting stuff. Here we go. First period... Oh, man. The first round... It's crazy. It's not even like a joke or a curse or anything. It's just literal fact. The first round is always the hardest to get through. You make it through the first round, you coast to the Stanley Cup. But then if you don't, it's impossible. It's impossible for it not to be. It's either you have such an overpowered team that you just win like 16 out of 18 playoff games, or not. Third period, down 2-0. Okay, Shea Theodore. We're back in it. 2-1. 10 minutes to go on Dubnyk. Power play gets killed off. 4. Okay, Nugent Hopkins ties it up at 2. Okay, let's hop in. Okay. Oh, goodness. Actually, no, we'll go with the away jerseys, I guess. They don't have the logo on them. Actually, no, hold on. Hold on. We have the away jerseys. Sharks have the home jerseys. There we go. All right, we need a hero here in this game. Ryan Nugent-Hopkins with the huge tying goal. And we're still alive. We can't go down 3-0 in this series.
It's all tied up.
3:49 to go here in the third. Nuge is huge. Marcus, Sorensen on that first line. How's he doing it? Sorensen gets by everybody. Hurdles, scores. Beautiful. Beautiful goal. Look at this. Look at this. Marcus Sorensen, 80 overall. On 87 overall, Morgan Rielly. This guy's name, if you don't know, is Morgan Rielly. This guy's name, Sorensen. Not to say this guy's not an NHLer or something, but let's look at the difference between the two here. Here he comes. All he has to do, the magic trick here in NHL. Put it on your backhand. Right there, boom, unstoppable. You do that, no one touches you. As soon as you do this, he's at the blue line. There's like 2 feet between them. He went to his backhand, you might as well skate to the bench. It's over. You can't touch it. Look at that. Look at that. He just skates by. And then by the time he turns around, it's too late. Passes it, bang. And then this guy, who has 2 players on his back and 1 player in front of him, receives the puck. This guy doesn't want to lift his stick. This guy doesn't want to get in the way of the shot. Bum! Nice little goal. Can you believe that? Never even touched the captains, by the way. Shea Weber's captain. And Morgan Rielly's one of the alternates. Look at this. Rielly just lets him skate by. I thought this was part of the fix in the patch. Stanislav Nekar. Doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense. Jamie Benn just stops and gets hit. Okay. Oh. So hard to go in. It's like I enjoy going in for like the story during franchise mode, like on the channel, stuff like that, but it's just so frustrating because it creates like it raises your chances of scoring because the garbage might go your way, but also the garbage might go the other way. Am I getting FIFA 21? Actually, I have FIFA 21. I didn't buy it, but I have it through my friend who we share games with each other on the game share digital download, whatever. So I do have FIFA 21. Man, if it wasn't for this channel, of course, I would have never bought this game. I wouldn't have even bought 21. I would have just kept... I wouldn't have bought 20 either. I would still be playing 19 probably. Or if I did buy 20, I wouldn't be buying 21 or probably 22. Empty net is missed. We're still alive. Brett Connolly does a toe drag when he has a wide open lane. And someone's getting a tripping penalty. Okay. Power play. It's okay, Mark. It's okay. No, it wasn't your fault. We were getting it anyways. You just helped it to happen. We needed you. If it wasn't for all the glitches and stuff in franchise, we would have already been doing a whole series on the channel for weeks now. Nothing to do with you. Rielly, why cycle the puck and try to pass it on a 6-on-4 when you can just try to take a shot through a lane of 6 people and get hit down? No problem. Here we go. Reinhardt, poke checked. In front, that's broken up. Only got NHL 22 was $4. Yeah, that's what I like to hear, Wes. That is my that's my style, for sure. NHL 14, Xbox 360, Sean, also what I like to hear. A new Calcio French? I don't know, Michael. I don't know. It's really... Career mode in FIFA is very different this year. It's better. I'll say that. It's better, but it's much more hands-on. It's a big production. And I don't know, you know, the FIFA 20 series on the channel got like 50 views an ep. I can recognize that it wasn't one of the bigger series. I could do it on stream maybe, but as a series, I don't know about that. Brings the blood to a boiling point. Do we even make any changes or just let the sweep happen? Second best team in the NHL, best goalie in the NHL, just swept. First line's scoring. Second line's absolute junk. Barzal's garbage. Kane, Kerfoot, Vertanen will try. Why not? -1. I'm thinking about starting some FIFA and Madden now that he is being added. Oh, there you go. Always stick it to the man. Always get it for the cheapest amount that you can get it for. Put Lucic in? I don't even know if I want to play Jerry. He wasn't much better. 80 poise versus 90 poise. Well, let's go back to Carey. Why not? Back to Carey. Dubé, 3 games, 2 penalty minutes, -1. You know what? Why not? Let's call up somebody from the AHL. Who are we going to call up? Brouwer, Lucic, Brandt, Patan, Wheel. Who are we calling up? Lucic has that 80 poise. Jerry, bah, he didn't throw, but he wasn't great. Lucic, over the allowable playable, no problem. Call him up, send him down. Great. All right, Milan Lucic, this is your chance to prove that you still have some value in the NHL. Bring your home province to glory. No! No! Let me take a picture of this. Let me actually make a video of this to send to everyone on Twitter. Say hello, everyone. This is going to be on Twitter. Alright, so here's the newest glitch here in franchise mode. You get some... wasn't even... I'm filming it the wrong way. Why am I such a degenerate? Alright, here we are. Newest glitch here on franchise mode. One gets fixed, a new one takes its place. Hey everyone, here on stream. Here we are. Okay, so you have an injury, or let's say you're just fed up with somebody. You want to make a line change. You go and click on the new guy in the line right here. The guy was scratched. Now I'm clicking on the guy that I want to put in my lineup. See the little scratch thing right there? That means he's scratched. You go to try and do it. Substitute all lines. Substitute no matter what you do. No matter what you do, it doesn't do it. Okay, I want to substitute. Nope. How about back? Nope. How about go back? Nope. You're done. Shout out to everybody on stream. One gets fixed, another takes its place. What is this, Hydra? What is this, Hail Hydra? What's going on? Alright, we fixed it. I mean, we filmed it. Guys, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? Boomba, what are you saying? Can't pronounce names. Alright, back to franchise mode. This is gonna make for a fun YouTube video. I'm gonna have to cut a lot of stuff here. We'll continue wherever the last save was. I don't know where it was. All right, so we're still down 3-1 in the series. Beautiful. Don't need to redo anything. And just finish it up. Don't even touch anything. Let's just call it a day. Hit the shootouts. Hit the showers. Hit the shootouts. Let's get out of here. Let's get the brooms, everybody. I'm sponsoring the brooms. Everyone get your brooms out. Let's go, Go, Sharks, go. Go, Sharks, go. Here we go. First period, 2-0 Squires, of course. Second period, 4-0. What? Now we're up 4-0. Watch, a reverse sweep. Here comes the reverse sweep, guys. We're about to win in 7. Okay, 6-1 win. We're back. Great. I don't want to be back. Steroided Dubnik. 6-1 win after all those losses. Oh, there's some great replies to the to these tweets here. Squires push back to Game 7 only to lose just to waste everyone's time. Literally, yes. Okay, there we go. First period, 0-0. Second period, 1-1. All right. Nugent Hopkins has been going off. Erik Karlsson's having a very good playoff as well. 1-1 game, shots 21-17 for the Sharks. Ooh, Sorensen, the king himself, Sorensen, gives the Sharks the 2-1 lead here. Power play San Jose. Is this going to be enough to end it? No. Is there a hero for the Squires? Or are we calling it in 5 games in round number 1 to be just as bad, if not worse, than Quebec? No, Brett Connolly says otherwise. 2-2 game. Do we just keep simming, or do you guys want to go in and see it? Do you want to have more headaches and go in and watch? Or do we go in, or do we just keep on going? Not enough answers. There's some going. Okay, now all the answers come in. Now all the answers. Okay, keep simming. It seems to be the majority. Now I was like, where's all the answers? And they all come in one batch. All right, 2-2 here in overtime. A goal for us. Stay alive, but the Sharks end it, and the Squires are eliminated by Evander Kane, the other Evander Kane, his alter ego. And that will be the end, as the Squires are eliminated in 5 games by the San Jose Sharks. Oh boy. Boomba, I know you did, but only one person. It's not enough to outweigh the rest, unfortunately. Oh man, oh man. Classic. Evander Kane. So I believe Quebec actually I think they were also going to lose. Yeah, second in the league, first round exit. When we did Quebec, I believe they were also going to lose in 5 games in the first round. Or 6 games, and we went in and we pushed it to 7. I think it was 6 games. They were about to lose, but we went in and played and pushed it to 7. And then they lost in 7. So I think, whether it was 6 or 7, Quebec technically did better than BC, even though BC finished 2nd in the NHL. Carey Price just fell apart, as did the rest of the team. Let's check out these playoff stats. Nugent Hopkins definitely showed up, scoring 5 points in 5 games. Got to give that to him. Data for Prime Minister? Hey, I'll take it. Let's see this. 5 points in 5 games for him, Benn, Johansson. Okay, not bad. Who's at the bottom down here? Let's see who's at the bottom. Barry, Dylan. Schultz doesn't really count. There he is. Here, excuse me. Here he is. 1 point in 5 games and a -4 for 90 overall, Matthew Barzal. Thanks for nothing, buddy. Thanks for nothing. Carey Price, 887 save percentage, 3.63 goals against average. What did he do in the regular season? 923, 2.27 goals against average. Doesn't make sense. It really doesn't. But hey, EA Sports. Who am I to argue with the great EA? No. No, Jay Birdie, we cannot talk about that. Penguins win the cup. President's Trophy to the Lightning was a close one for us. No, just choking on my water here. Eichel wins the Art Ross. Hart goes to Kucherov. James Norris to the Sharks' Erik Karlsson. Kucherov wins the Lady Byng. Calder to Kaprizov, of course. Conn Smythe to Malkin. Vezina to... There we go! Vezina to Carey Price. Hey! Congratulations, Carey. 82 games. As soon as the season ends, it's like, you know, Michael Jordan in Space Jam? Well, not Michael Jordan, but all the Patrick Ewing and Muggsy Bogues and all these guys, and their skill, energy leaves their body. That's what happened to Price as soon as he walked into the arena on game 1 of the playoffs. Some magic force field. How does that make sense? Boy, oh boy. Great. No other big surprises in the awards. What's up? Let me guess. The Sharks lost in 4 games their next round. Oh no, they lost in 7 to the team that got swept by the Avalanche, who then lost in 7 to the Penguins. Oh boy. There we go. Penguins win the cup. They won every single series in 7 games. That's a long playoff run right there. Get some rest. Boy. Well, there's the experiment, my friends, for those watching on YouTube. British Columbia, good team, good record, terrible playoffs. Took a ton of time to get here with all of the glitches and everything, but thanks for sticking around. If you weren't part of this stream, be sure to be on the stream next week, next Thursday, where we will do the next province in the Canadian Coast to Coast series, whether it be Ontario or Manitoba or Saskatchewan. Make sure that you jump into the Discord server, link in the description, where we can talk more about that. I don't know what's going to happen with franchise mode. I don't know when the series is going to happen. I don't know what's going on with these glitches. I want to get these series started. I hate just sticking to only be a pro every day. That's not what I want to be doing. But hey, anyways, if you're not already, make sure you're subscribed to the channel. And thanks so much for watching. See you in the next one.